Hi guys, I hope everyone's good. So today I was swiping for blocks, and today's the first day that the Prime Fresh Morrison's thing starts, and I managed to get a block doing that. So I've just arrived at the Morrison store at Cribs Causeway, if anyone's familiar to Bristol. It's 1:20, and I'm just about to let them know I've arrived. So on the app you press I've arrived like you would at the normal store. And then it's attempting to check in, and then it says this is the first time I've done this, by the way, so that's why I thought I would do this video. It says wait in the area until you're assigned a delivery. Now I'm wondering whether, because today's the first day I'm doing this, or that it's live, that it's going to be either really dead or maybe really not dead. I don't know, I can't really call it, to be honest with you. I'm just checking that I'm in the right place. The last thing I want to do is not be in the right place. No, I am in the right place. Cool. Yeah, so it says wait in this area until you've got a delivery. So what happens is, I think it's so instant that you have to wait until they've picked your products that you're going to take to the customer. So it's very, 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 very instant compared to the parcel. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to wait and see what happens. Driving here today, it took similar for me that it would take to go to the normal Amazon. So it's about 3 or 4 more miles, but it took about 20, for me it took 28 minutes, but it would have taken about 24 minutes. But I didn't listen to the sat nav at the end, so I had to go round a whole extra mile. But that's life, isn't it? So yeah, that's today. I assume the app makes a massive noise when they're ready for your deliveries, so I've taken it off silent and put the sound on large. I've also downloaded a few things to watch on Netflix in case I'm waiting here for 2 hours and not doing anything. That's another thing I wanted to say, that the blocks for these things are only 2 hours long, so it's £26 basic rate. So I suppose on a normal day I would try and bulk this out with maybe a normal Amazon, an Amazon Logistics, because then you're getting £45 in this as well. Yeah, but I guess it's a game of waiting and seeing how it pans out. To see what happens. So I'll keep you updated, and yeah, let's see how it works. Hey guys, so my phone just made a massive noise. It just 2 minutes after I've just spoken to you. So I'm about to go in and see what's going on. Hi guys, so I've just picked up my parcels. So everything with this stuff comes in like paper bags. You may have seen it on other YouTube channels and stuff. And then the frozen stuff comes in these big blue bags, which are insulated, which you take back on your next trip. But I tell you what, it's a lot different from when you're doing the parcels, the normal Amazon. I've got 5 drops, and they're all spread across Bristol. So now I'm driving like up towards the Midlands, keep right onto M5, 14 miles north to do 2 drops, and then I've got to drive back towards Bristol and drive back towards Bristol and do the other 3 or 4 drops. 14 to A38. So yeah, it seems like a lot of miles to do for 26 quid. That's what I'm thinking right now. I'll update you as time goes on. It might be really, really easy, but it's all money at the end of the day, I suppose. The guy at the shop, in the Morrison shop, he said that it's been surprisingly busier than they thought it would be. So so now I'm trying to do my first drop. My god, I took some pictures of the trolley, and my god, it was full. This is crazy. So yeah, I'll update you as time goes on. Cheers. Started quite well when I arrived, so I mentioned that I thought I might be waiting around for doing nothing for a while. That didn't happen, so my phone buzzed within like 2 or 3 minutes. The staff are very friendly at the door, because obviously at the moment you've got a queue to get in. You just show your virtual ID on the app, and then they let you into the shop without queuing. Lucky someone mentioned this to me. Really handy to get a trolley before you go in. So it says you need £1, but at this particular Morrison's, you don't need to put the pound in, I guess, because of cross-contamination. So anyway, I got to the point. There's a massive Amazon Flex flag outside, so you know where you're going, which is super handy. got to that, went inside, and there was a bit of an argument going on in front of me between one of the other drivers for Flex and all the staff, the orders. The differences between logistics and this is that the address isn't on the bag. You just get a short word, and the short word corresponds with the order. So for example, one was drive, one was Maria, one was made, and it would say like one of 4 bags, 2 of 4 bags. So my trolley was pretty full. I'll put a picture in the video because it was insanely full. And one other thing to know is that the stuff that's either frozen or fridge comes in these sort of bags. So I've now got all these bags in the car as well, which will just have to stay in there. Yes. So then when I got back in the car, I looked at the map, and I never would have thought how spread out it was. I knew it was going to be different to doing the parcels, but I just could not believe how spread out it was. So I first had to drive like 15 miles up into Gloucestershire to the first one, which was to a caravan park. So when I got there, it was really hard to find where the thing had to go. Lucky it was only 2 bags, but I was literally walking zigzag around the caravan park. But that's not these guys' fault, that's just how the map was laid out. And then the second one was very close to that, but then the third one I then had to drive another like 10 miles to another one, and then 10 miles to the last one. So did I do 4 in the end? I did 4 drops, and then the other one was very close to the Morrison centre. So when I finished, I was swiping, and one came up for 4 o'clock. So I've picked that one up. Because I just want to have a fair test of this and see whether they're all going to be spread out like mine was just now, or it was just a one-off. So I really want to see. So I've signed up to another one. It starts at 4 o'clock and it's 3:25. So I'm just about to go into the Morrisons and get a coffee or something, have some food, and then I'm going to go back in and pick up my next lot. Yeah, so that was all right. So after I've obviously slept on it, weighing it up, at the moment, although I've only done 2, I do prefer doing the Amazon logistics, so like delivering the normal parcels. Which it's funny though, because when you look at like the other YouTubers that do both around England and in the USA, a lot say they prefer doing the fresh, but I can't see why at the moment. I still prefer the parcels at the moment. For example, today I've did a 3.5 hour block for £45, and I finished it within an hour. So, you know, I'm getting £45 for the hour work doing that, opposed to doing 1 or 2 hours work for 26 and doing more miles. So for example, yesterday, my mileage, I did 100 miles for 4 hours, whereas I could do this for 3.5 hours and do maybe 35 miles, and that's home to depot, delivering and back via the shops. So yeah, I don't know, it might all pan out differently. And also I had a look last night on the Amazon website, and it only shows well, it doesn't show that the Amazon Fresh is available where I live in South Bristol, so I can only assume that at the moment it's only in the North catchment area. I'm not sure. So maybe if it gets rolled out to more of the Bristol area, then the probability of getting a better located drops will be more likely. I don't know, for me anyway. Yeah, so all in all, a different experience. One thing you got to be mindful of though is that I finished the day and I had 8 freezer bags, which they're not fussy about when you give them back. It's at your earliest convenience or at your next fresh block. So I've got 8 freezer bags, which are quite big, in my living room at home, because I couldn't bring them today because I was delivering parcels and I'd have no room for them. Yeah, so all interesting, and it's all money at the end of the day. So I would say if you're thinking about trying Amazon Fresh, I would do it. And yeah, see what your take of it is. Please like and subscribe, and also please comment if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them.